Heroes Like Us is a series intended at sharing comic book characters from various backgrounds and identities. We won't always get everything right, so feel free to make amendments and corrections in the comments. They're always appreciated. What's not appreciated, however, is any form of hate speech or intolerance, so comments of that nature will be immediately deleted and those users blocked from this channel. This is a place of education and celebration. Welcome to I'm Your Target Demographic, and welcome to our series Heroes Like Us, where we take a certain identity and we then break down characters that have that identity. Today we are going back to African American characters in comic books, and this is our 8th video on this. And so at the very end of this video, you'll see the playlist if you want to go back, catch the other ones that you might have missed. But here we're going to share some characters that are super interesting and you should look into. So let's dive in. We begin with Starling, Tiana Toomes from Marvel Comics. This is the granddaughter of the Spider-Man villain, the Vulture, gifted a very similar set of wings from her grandfather, trying to make amends. She's been romantically linked to Miles Morales, and has been a member of the Champions, a group of young heroes. Up next we have the Shadowman, Jack Boniface, from Valiant Entertainment. Centered in New Orleans, Jack Boniface is gifted supernatural abilities from the Shadow Loa, a powerful voodoo spirit tied to his bloodline. He can travel to what's called the Dead Side, the land of the dead, and he can summon any dead spirit to do his bidding. There's a new Shadowman series that started in April, taking Jack and putting him into a much wider story, crossing the globe and handling threats that could change the entire Valiant universe. We move to Michonne Hawthorne from Image Comics. In the Walking Dead comics, we're introduced to Michonne, a deadly warrior armed with a katana and efficient at dismantling zombie threats. Some of the first zombies she killed were her boyfriend and her best friend, but she neutralized them and used them to pass through zombie hordes undetected. In the live-action Walking Dead, Michonne is played by Denai Guerrera. We return to Marvel Comics for Bedlam, Jesse Aronson. This mutant was gifted the ability to generate an electric field that could disrupt machines and electronics. Originally only by touch, eventually he learned to do this from a distance, and even learned to affect the brain, inducing pain and putting people to sleep. He was a short-term member of the Team X-Force, and he appeared in live action played by Terry Crews in Deadpool 2. Lastly, from Marvel Comics, we have Ryder. There is a group of shape-shifting aliens known as Skrulls, and some of them were brainwashed to believe they were cows. And then their meat was consumed by humans, such as Ryder. This gave him the ability to shapeshift, as he teamed up with others to eradicate what was left of the Skrulls. He typically transforms his hands into weapons and guns, with ammo that seems to be created from his own body as well. So that is just another handful of African American characters from comic books. We've done 8 of these now. So if you want to see the rest, you can head right here, or you can check out the entire Heroes Like Us playlist right here. It's totally worth your while. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.